And welcome back, picking up where we left off last time in Factorio, where we've got the beginnings of the beginnings of copper wire and plastic going here. Now I just need to make up green circuits. Theory, I don't need quite as much as far as circuits going into the green circuits, but we still need a decent amount of green circuits because I think it's a whole. No, not quite a whole yellow belt. It's like 12.5 a second on the belt that I need for green. But if we do the math from a green standpoint, right, so it's 12.5 divided by 1.25 divided by 2. So we need 5 assembling machines to meet the requirements. And the divide by 2 was it's a half a second half time. So what? That's 10. Yeah, so I'll just do a full belt because the math's going to make it simpler if I do a full belt. So if I do a full belt, that's a total of 6, 3 on each side. We'll do long handle inserter. Didn't put this over far enough. For the iron. Oh, I suppose technically I should run. No. What's the math here? Yeah, okay. Trying to mentally math this in my head. So we're putting full output of stuff, which is going to take a little over a full belt. Well, it's going to take a belt and a half of yellow, but we got a belt each side, and then a half a belt, or it's going to take a full belt of iron, but half a belt each side. Right, so the iron belt's going to be overkill, but we're going to need most of the circuit board component of that. Okay. It's technically only going to be, what, a belt and a half of copper. We'll just do a full belt of copper because it's going to make the math a little easier. Well, 2 full belts of copper because I'm going to make the math easier. No, and this technically doesn't need to be red, it can just be yellow. Oh, but it needs to be, it can be yellow if I run both sides of the belt. Red if I don't. Okay, which that makes it, that's gonna make that side zero to make it red, because I've already screwed it up. This side I've fixed, but that side's still screwed up. Okay. And then your iron. Technically it's only half a belt, so I can split the belt, go over from one furnace stack to make it work. Whereas it's a belt and half of copper, so I'm just going to have 2 furnace stacks of copper. Okay. So we're getting at the point where at some point I need to build the furnaces to make this all work, otherwise it's not going to work. So I need 4 furnaces of yellow, 1 furnace of, or 4 furnaces of copper, 1 furnace of iron. And okay, apparently I got well ahead of what our high-speed assembler, our high-speed belt maker can make. Where's the high-speed belt maker? Where's the high-speed belt maker? We're short on gears. Okay, so we're having a gear throughput issue because I'm demanding lots and lots and lots of gears, which is being throttled by iron input. All things. Oh, because I didn't set that bit up right for maximizing throughput. Nor did I set that bit up right for maximizing throughput. It should be... Really, it should be the other way around, right? It should be take the right, push it left. So that one needs to be upgraded. Granted, this is going to break everything when I fix it. It's going to make everything worse when I fix it, yeah. Sounds like how many things work. Do I have... There's the splitter. There's the yellow splitters. Okay, so the splitter should be working once a bot gets over there. May have broken things while the bots are off busy doing other things. Okay, and the network has been extended. Kinda coming for the coal. I should bring some lines over here to make the coal. And then it's the 4 furnace stacks of... Well, 4 furnace stack. 5 furnace stacks to include steel, or include the iron. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we'll need to clear out some trees because they're getting in the way of the belt. Well, belts both in and out. Because I make the problem worse. Don't get enough bots, and I'm assigning more tasks for the bots than I do have, yeah. Did they fix it? They did fix it. Okay, and that should help a little bit with the gears. I should at least force that whole row to be running full speed. Oh, that's showing us that we don't have enough throughput on that belt. Arguably because we don't have enough iron coming in. Because the iron's starting to get spotty, because we've gone ahead and started to deplete our mine. The mine here is starting to become depleted. So, working on a way to get a lot more iron ore coming down here. While prioritizing the old mine. Granted, that's going to, again, one of those of causing problems, fixing the problem by causing problems. Not always the best way to do things, but obviously that's causing problems here until we fix the problem. Apparently that side of the gear chain is going well. Oh, because that's the lower priority, so now that we got the bottom one working better, yeah, okay. Making the blue as fast as they can go, so now we're waiting on the bots to deliver things, okay. Still mostly bots. We got like 2,000 something bot requests waiting for their assigned bot. Which is maybe one reason why this is not the greatest solution to various problems. Hopefully they get that assembled quickly. My guess is, yeah, science is completely shut down because we don't have enough productivity in the main base to make science. While I've broken various things with the iron input, yep. Okay, so we got that assigned. I have to figure out how we're gonna belt this over. So we're really going to want something vaguely like that. We'll do it a little closer here instead. Not sure if it's going to come from here or it's going to come from someplace else, but something like that is where it's going to come from. I want to need that to be 2 if I want to run the copper underneath it. Yeah, like so. Alright, that needs to all get cleared. Of course, I had more tasks for the already oversaturated botnet to do. Oh, that one still needs to come along. What was that? Was that the steel? I think that was the steel. No, that was the stone. Well, the brick, I suppose. Different way to describe it. That's the stone. We have the copper. Runs like something like that. And then we have more copper. So copper, copper, iron. And then we need to bring the iron over. And it goes, and it goes, and it goes. And there we go. So with that, we've gone ahead and completed the prep for ingredient 2 in the purple. We're not even done with purple yet. That's electric furnaces, and now we're on to productivity modules. Which is more red and more green. So productivity module wise, we need 2.5 of these a second. Times, they take 15 seconds each to make. And our assembly machines are faster than normal, so we only need 30 assembly machines. Yeah, that's a lot of assembly machines. And these only need to take up half a belt, so duplicating our size of the red bit will work. Once again. Like so. Then we need to swap this over to productivity module. It's not the way you do that. That's the button we do it with. Productivity module. There we go. There we go. Nice, big, long belt. And that's in basically an entire belt of them. Well, no, it's not an entire belt of them. It's only... what, it's 2.5, so it's a third of a belt. Well, yeah, it's a third of a half. It's a third of a half, so if I multiply by 5, which is what we need to do for its inputs, we're going to be over half a belt, but under a full belt. Okay, we can work with over a full belt, but under a half a belt fairly easily. So that's what we'll just do that. In fact, I was mentally prepared for that, so that's going to be easy enough to do. Okay, and then the next problem is then we need to make 12.5 red circuits. Does that coincidentally happen to be the same number that we needed for you? Yes. That happens to exactly be the same as we needed for you. So everything we just did, just copy and paste it. Okay. So we need another copy of you. So might fit there, so it'll have to go there. Oh, and I haven't plumbed in the next wave of output. I haven't plumbed you in yet. I'm surprised it doesn't have power some way. That'll power it that way. Well, apparently I never put power poles in the entire bottom half of this. Okay, run up some redundant power poles so the whole thing should stay powered. And I did make the right number of green, didn't I? I didn't need to do that twice. Already second guessing the lightning I just built. 2.5 times 5, so 12.5, so it's a whole belt. Okay, yeah, so that's the right amount in theory. For the greens. Wait. Screw up the math. Yep, it's times 2. I need 2 of those. I need 2 of those. Oh boy, I need 2 of those. And we just worked out, I need to, everything I'm making right now, I need to make 2, or everything I just made, I need to make 2 of, so if I need to 2 of those, that means I need to double it again. Okay, and then that would be you. And I still have 2,000. Yeah, we're a little far ahead of the botnet in our design and production here. Yeah. Okay, and that means I need another 3 assembly, or no, it's furnace stacks. Another 3 furnace stacks. Okay. Place that. We're gonna need to clear more trees, because we always need to clear more trees. Like, the reason. I've made a specialized tree clearing assignment. Okay, so then this comes rolling over from those furnace stacks, and everything's gonna have to get done again. Okay, because the trees are in the way, I'm having a hard time trying to see where I need to get this connect. At some point, I guess we're going to probably run into logistic storage issues, so let's just drop some more storage chests. Okay, so at least they've got the inserters in, so the old ones are running again. The input feed isn't running, because we still got bits to make. Bits to be delivered. We're 3,000 deliveries ahead of the construction robots at the moment, so... My demands I am placing upon the robots is more than the robots can do, apparently, at the moment. And I'm not yet done demanding is kind of a different problem. I am not yet done demanding. Okay, so to run these, we need... Yes. Yes, I need all of that. Again. Again. Yeah. Okay, plop that there. This is going to become a problem. Does this fit for that line? No. What is that line? That's stone. Okay, so the stone can move easily. We'll move it like so. That means that bit goes. That bit can move. Up to there, and then that means everything left of that can go like so. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to make that fit. Okay. Oh, and technically don't need you, don't need that bit. Okay. Oh, and I need to move it up more than that. Whoops. Well, first we can delete the bit over here that we don't need. That bit isn't needed, and then we can do the cut move. So 1, 2, 3, 4 meets the requirements of things that need to go past it. Then it needs another 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it should work there. And the botnet needs to keep going leftward, so it can continue extending the furnace back out farther and farther and farther and farther. Okay. So those are my reds, those are the middle. Let's bring the reds up first. And then run the yellows over them. If the need arises, and the need will probably arise, yes. Okay. So that's those yellows, or those reds, and then we need the yellows. Which batch goes in where doesn't really matter as long as they go such that they go to the right side. So we'll say the inside is the plastic, and the outside is the green. And then that needs to go to furnace stacks and or more coal. Which presents its own special problems. Yeah. Oh, that'll be powered when it's actually set up. Okay. Okay, so then we got those 7 lines coming over to go where the furnaces will go when the network is expanded to support those furnaces. This is probably a good place for me to put a part break in as far as YouTube is concerned, so I'm going to go ahead and take another break. This time, I'm actually not going to go ahead and pause the game because, well, the botnet's got 2.5 thousand jobs to do. Maybe I should let the botnet catch up a bit. So this is what the part breaks phase is going to be, YouTube, is I'm going to let Twitch watch the bots do bot things, and build the base. Why I take my part break here. It's getting bigger. It grows bigger and bigger and bigger. And in theory, once that's in, we've got half the productivity modules we need for the purple. I was about to say we'd have everything we need for the purple, except then I remembered the productivity modules also need green circuits. Also need green circuits. Yeah. So the bot's got a lot to do, and I've still got a lot to build. We got to build those green circuits, and then I'm going to move on to utility, and then all these furnace stacks. All these furnace stacks. Just, we need to set up the train stations to feed them all. That's not good. Come over to look at the main coal field feeding the main power, and see that it's mostly empty. Yeah, that's not good. You might notice it's all empty on basically the left side. That's because our old main power mainly pulls from the left side. Well, it did until it ate the entire left side. And now it's pulling from the right side because that's all that's left. So yep. We're starting to deplete some of the old fields. The old fields are running empty. It's the original iron and, well, the original iron is gone. The original copper's hanging on. The original stone is gone. We've basically half depleted the original. Well, we had two original coals, which is why one of them is still running. We're almost depleted the first one. We're working on the first stone. Our second iron is starting to run out. Yeah, we're gonna have fun finding more and more and more input sources, because that's what we're gonna be needing soon. Because once this thing's ready to spool up, all that it's missing is iron and copper and stone and coal and iron and copper and stone and so much inputs. The base is expanding to meet the needs of the expanding base. It's basically what's happening. So we need more. Starting to catch up with the solar panels, and hopefully we will stay ahead of the solar panel issue. So I hope as you watch that you've been enjoying this, even though it's been sort of make thing bigger instead of make things new. So until the next time, I wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part, and bye for now.